Hey there, young learners. Have you ever found yourself in a tough situation where you had to make a choice between right and wrong? Or maybe you've wondered what it feels like to trust someone completely. And today, we're diving into a fascinating story called The Thief's Story by the author Ruskin Bond. In this tale, we meet a young thief named Hari Singh and a kind hearted man named Anil. As we explore their story, we'll think about trust, choices, and the real value of friendship. So let's jump into the world of Hari and Anil. The story begins with Hari Singh, a 15-year-old thief who has had his fair share of adventures. Despite his young age, he's quite experienced in his craft. One day, while watching a wrestling match, he spots Anil, a tall, lean guy who seems easygoing and kind. Hari thinks to himself, this guy looks like he might be easy to trick. He approaches Anil and compliments him, saying, you look a bit of a wrestler yourself. Anil, in a friendly manner, returns the compliment, which surprises Hari since he doesn't see himself as strong. This little exchange shows us how flattery can sometimes help build a connection, even if it's not entirely honest. Hari wants to find a way to stay close to Anil, so he asks if he can work for him. Anil replies, I can't pay you. But Hari quickly thinks on his feet and asks, can you feed me? Anil agrees, but only if Hari can cook. Now, here's a funny twist. Hari lies and says he can cook. When he tries to make a meal, it turns out so badly that Anil gives it to a stray dog. But instead of being angry, Anil laughs and decides to teach Hari how to cook. This moment is significant because it shows how kindness can change a person's life. Anil doesn't just teach him cooking, he also begins teaching Hari how to read and write. For Hari, learning to write his name feels like a big step toward a better future. As time goes by, Hari gets comfortable with Anil, who is generous and trusting. He even gives Hari a key to their home, allowing him to come and go freely. But Hari's old habits are hard to shake off. One night, he sees Anil tucking away a bundle of money under the mattress. This moment is crucial. It's easy to rob a greedy person. But Anil isn't greedy, he's careless and trusting. Hari tells himself, if I don't take the money, he'll just waste it. This line of thinking is dangerous because it shows how rationalization can lead to poor decisions. That night, as Anil sleeps, Hari sneaks up and steals the money. He feels a mix of excitement and guilt. After all, he's just betrayed the one person who treated him with kindness. After taking the money, Hari runs to the station, planning to escape to Lucknow. But as he reaches the platform, something stops him. For reasons he can't explain, he hesitates and misses the chance to jump onto the train. Now, alone and without a plan, he starts to realize that stealing isn't as fulfilling as he thought. He reflects on Anil's kindness and how he would feel if he discovered the theft. He imagines Anil's face showing sadness not just for the loss of money, but for the loss of trust. This internal conflict shows us that sometimes the consequences of our actions weigh more heavily on our hearts than we expect. After a night of discomfort in the rain, Hari decides to return the money. He sneaks back into Anil's room and places the damp notes back under the mattress. When he wakes up the next morning, Anil greets him with a 50 rupee note and says, now you'll be paid regularly. Hari's heart sinks at first, thinking he's been caught. But then he realizes that Anil still trusts him. Even after everything, Anil says they'll start writing sentences that day, showing that he believes in Hari's potential. This moment is so powerful because it highlights the importance of redemption and second chances. So, what can we take away from the thief's story? It teaches us about the value of trust, the impact of kindness, and the importance of making the right choices. Sometimes, the path to becoming a better person involves learning from our mistakes and accepting help from others. Next time you're faced with a tough choice, think about Hari and Anandan. What would you do in their shoes? And now, here's a fun activity for you. Think of a time when someone showed you kindness. How did that make you feel? Write a few sentences about it. Difficult words. First, rationalization means making excuses for a behavior or action. Second, temptation means a desire to do something, often something wrong or unwise. Third, redemption means the action of being saved from sin, error, or evil. That's all for today. Keep reading, keep writing, and always choose kindness. See you next time. We hope that you have understood the topic. You can now study chapter notes, watch video lectures, and solve MCQ tests of this chapter on EduRev to ensure you score well in your school exams. And that's not all. You also get amazing courses for maths, science, English, Hindi, and much more for class 10. Thank you.